Hey, welcome to Bromance to 3 Gamers. I'm Mike.
I'm Bob.
And I'm John. And we're jumping right into this.
We're going into Wu Jun, is it?
I believe so. I'm playing the pretty boy.
I think that was one of his facts in the little biographies they give in the games. He was remembered as being very handsome.
Yeah, and he plowed a 16-year-old. Hey, is that Chengpu?
Master Sun Tzu is the new head of the Sun family. We'll continue to support him.
I don't know why you two are talking so casually, like, you know, you and Zhou Yu are best friends. You hated Zhou Yu.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until Red Cliffs that you actually had a change of heart, and even then you were like, listen, I should be leading this, but you did an okay job, Zhou Yu. You did an okay job.
I think they just wanted that. He was my best friend. Now I'm dying. I hereby make you my brother's best friend. Okay. I'm not gonna be around long, though. Do what you can.
Yeah, most people didn't want Twin, I believe, to take over.
I think they did because it was Chuan, but they were also like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, we still got Zhou Yu and Chengpu, and they're still around. And everyone's like, okay.
Oh yeah, that one. I forgot about that combo. One that makes fire fall.
I believe that's a new show on Fox. Firefall.
I'm trying to remember.
You're not gonna get Firefly. You're not even gonna get Firefly in order.
I'm trying to remember his moveset.
That was a thing, right? They accidentally played 2 episodes of Firefly out of order?
Probably.
I think they did.
I'm not Fox.
So. Last time on...
Not Fox. Oh, Taishitsu. Alright, what is his second EX?
I think it's...
It's this. There we go. This is like his 6th string. Go.
Oh yeah, isn't this the battle where, I guess where we get Taishitsu maybe, but...
Yeah, this is.
Okay, so this is the one where Taishitsu fights Sun in a duel, and they tie. Right?
Yes.
They tied?
I don't think they tied, because
No,
Sun
so
Tzu and
usually-
Taishitsu fight like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, so you win.
Almost all the time.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I'm not wearing the right armor.
And he's gonna get storm rushed in his not right armor. That's what I kind of like about this, you know? The characters that aren't part of the kingdom originally, they do have a separate, like...
Yeah, they
Xu
have the
Liang-
uniform for the
Zhang
army they
Liao.
were in first.
Yeah, Zhang Liao was red and black. And,
Guan Yu has his Wei outfit, I think.
yeah.
Which is purple.
Technically,
Well, like
then,
purple to a blue.
the only thing they didn't do in this one was Xiao Haba when he's... they did.
No,
They did.
Jahabak,
Yeah, he goes green.
He has
Yeah.
the green. And they also have that in the game itself. When you fight him at the end of the Jin.
Yeah.
he
That was
wears
another
his
thing I
green.
liked in the Dynasty Warriors. Not just being able to change their costumes, but being able to change them back to old game models.
It
Like,
is
I
fun.
think in 7 you could have them wear... You can have them look like 7, or you can have them look like 5.
You could do the same in Orochi.
Yeah, and then they made them.
There's so many things I wanted. There were a couple of things I wanted to be DLC for Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, and an extra kimono for everyone was not it. And I was not going to charge almost as much as the game.
Come on, guys, $50 to get a new kimono.
No. They don't get a pass. I love you, Koei Tecmo, but $90-some for a season pass of outfits for Dead or Alive. I just bought the game almost 3 times. At that price.
$45 for the new costumes for Samurai Warriors 4 Empires.
That's more feasible, Bob, than paying $90-some for just costumes. For I don't even know if it was. I don't think it was the entire cast.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Who signed that form?
Someone who, you know, realized nickel and diming customers is awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's because some of the Japanese will buy it.
Yeah. Well, am I supposed to be going this way?
There's Taishitsu, so yeah.
Well, Yeah, I guess since I'm not Hey, Taishitsu, how you doing?
Right, 'cause they go 2 different ways.
Remember when you do this in Jin? And you have to play as not Jahaba in order to get the one thing you need?
Yes. And you have to, just so that Zhuge Dan realizes that he's an idiot.
Yep.
Because if not, he doesn't realize he's an idiot and he blames Sima Zhao.
And then the next battle is all about, you know, him realizing that he shouldn't be held up to his lineage. I'm a Zhuge! I should be doing this! Zhuge, 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 Zhuge!
I'm better than everybody else.
Why? Because my cousin was awesome. No, I thought they were cousins.
I thought they're related somehow.
They are. Well,
They're related. I thought the game said cousins,
you,
but I might have read
Taishitsu.
that wrong.
okay, somehow he outbeat me in that.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Because for some reason yours didn't wait as long as his. I don't know why.
Okay, that was just the weapon switch thing. I thought it was doing another one. I was like, oh man.
Alright, I lost a decent amount of HP there.
Break open a food jar.
Find one of those.
Find a food
Ride the
jar.
horse and beat some people, you might get some health back.
He doesn't have jubilation.
No,
Okay,
it'll horses.
You
for
might drop an item.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they give you health back even for beating them on the horse.
Thank you, Koei, for being actually, you know,
Because
nice.
I used to think that was just something that Red Hair did, and it's like no, it's
Well,
all
yeah,
the
he
horses.
does. Really?
Yeah, it's just all the horses. Red Hair just does it the best.
Well, yeah, because he's also, you get a huge boost of power off of him.
I remember there being different stats you could equip to the horse in, which was one thing I did like about Dynasty Warriors. No, yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Was all the customization I got to do. It took away things I wanted, but it gave me other things I wanted too, like being able to make my own banner, design my own uniforms for my army,
Those guys appeared.
Make your
Oh,
own
yeah.
unit.
and living as the Vagabond. That was awesome.
Yeah, you're trying to switch that weapon. You can try. I'm gonna let you hit me. Because that's gonna happen. I remember when he used to be the sword, and Bob should remember that because he's still.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Sort of the Ancients or something like that?
Yep, he used to be a sword fighter, and then they gave him the staff in 6, and he's pretty much rocked that, I think, since. Yeah.
I do like the moveset of the staff.
I don't know, I feel like. I don't like it just because it's too.
The staff could be a little better.
My problem is.
Could be a little better,
I view
but-
it as like a spear, and most spears in the game have at least one arcing move in their combo, you know, that hits most people. This is like. This hits like one person. It's like meant to be really up close.
Which I guess you could say for a couple of the Wu weapons, huh?
They're not really supposed to be. It's not really supposed to be a spear. It's more.
Oh, okay, now the damn thing opens.
How blessed am I to see Sunsa be awesome? I mean, I get to wake up. I had a beer. I saw you be awesome.
I had a beer.
What am I gonna do next?
Bob, is he gonna have to do the stage with... What stage is he? He's not gonna...
I think I have to do the hell stage next.
Yeah, and then Bob does the one that we're gonna have to tell him to break the... To tell him where that thing is so survives.
That would be good to know.
Well, that board you'll be able to play as this guy, I think Da Kiao and Taishitsu.
Taishitsu, and I think it's also Xiao Xiao.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was another thing
Because it's
because I
him,
like
his
making
wife.
custom characters in this game. I like making a whole bunch of Buddhist monks, and having a staff in this was a nice addition. Maybe for him it's wrong, but I like having the staff as an option. Just, again, for all the character customization I like to do in the games.
Jun Quan, Joe Tai.
Utah. Okay, friend.
Trying to figure out who I have to pick from, and it's probably going to be
From
Joe
what?
Tai, the
Sun
next
Twin,
board.
yeah, you get Jotai or Sun Twin, but if whoever you pick to get Sunsa to survive, you have to take out
Genji, but I
yeah,
have
which
to.
means you have to take out Jahadun.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out who do I send. Who's going to be the best option?
You keep constantly talking about how Sun Twan's sword is rigged,
It is rigged, but I don't like.
Is it? I don't use it often.
and Taishitsu. I mean, I'm sorry, Jotai.
so he might get a lot more exposure than the other one. I don't know. I'll look at it. We'll
Quan
see.
gets the same amount.
He does, but it's like one of those. Are we really gonna pick Soon Quan over Joe Tai in later boards?
I don't know. I mean,
That's all I'm saying. Like,
I think I end up doing Fawn Castle then. I don't know. I know whatever board Leanne Shure's on, I'm gonna be playing.
I think there's 2 boards that have been sure.
Yeah, and I think one of them's the end game.
And didn't Taishitsu sign up with Liu Yao as a favor to his mother?
No, that was
There was another
somebody else?
person.
Kun Rong.
Oh yeah, Quan Rong.
And
Because
then
Kun Rong helped his
signs up
mother.
with Cao Cao and Taishitsu says, no,
That's the only
I have
reason
fulfilled
why.
I have fulfilled my duty. I do not need to be with you anymore.
If you go by 7 Extreme Legends, Liu Bei could have had him.
Yeah.
Liu Bei could have also had Zheng
Oh yeah, I
Liao
remember that.
You could have had Zheng Liao.
and Lu Bu if Lu Bu wasn't a dick.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think... Well, he might have got Lu Bu, but I don't think, whatchamacallit would have let him.
Zhang Liao?
No, Cao Cao. I do not think he would have let him have it. Do you want to keep Lu Bu alive? Yeah, I think I could keep him on my side. Too fucking bad, he's dying. This goddamn monster's been pissing me off for 2 days now. He's dead.
Yeah, that's, you know...
Do you want Zheng Liao? Yeah, I'd like Zheng Liao, actually.
Listen, all I know is... one way or another, if Lu Bu didn't rebel, then he wouldn't. The whole Cao Cao thing wouldn't have been an issue.
It would have still become an issue.
Yeah.
Just later.
It's just, he would have had Lu Bu on his side.
Yep.
What's he gonna do then?
Probably fight, but it's gonna take longer.
Yeah.
If nothing else, because the people on his side would be... Even if Cao Cao's armies could beat Lu Bu, a lot of the common soldiers would be like, you want us to fight who now?
Just and true love.
No.
You want us to fight God? Yeah, no thank you. GG, friend, I'm done.
Although, he might have let Liu Bei get away with Lu Bu. Might have. It was a slim chance, but I remember at least there was that...
After all
There was
the
that
crap-
cutscene in 5 Empires that makes me think maybe, where they're just sitting down and having tea, and Cao Cao's like, there are 2 people who might be able to unite all the land. One of them is me, the other one is you.
I think that might just be randomly generated for anybody.
My nose is huge.
Oh no, it was a,
Fist bump! Bromance! I believe that's where he played like that Jamaican air horn. Wah 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 wah!
Poor man.
That generic sword.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the generic
Feel
sword,
it.
I think.
the cutscenes in 5 Empires were
I stand as the head of
character-based. You had to be using the specific character with the specific...
Sorry, I am listening, but in my head I was like, he's like, and now I am the head of the Soon family. And I was like, and out of nowhere an arrow hits him, and he's like, and I'm dead! And he hits the
A little too early
ground.
there, man.
with your
A little too early, but I still think that would be freaking hilarious.
I love the fact he says that, and there's his dad.
Yeah. Man,
who made him head of the Sun family a couple years ago.
the house of
I love how they do this though. Like, if you do the hypothetical, that's just how they handle everything.
They're actually just there, their bodies.
Yeah.
Like if you
They're-
save Gan Ning,
They're there
just
and they
shows-
talk, but they just like,
what is
whatever.
it? If you save Gan Ning, he just shows up in that side mission you get, that Sting Fong, but that's all he does.
You know what's even more hilarious is even if you fail that, he still could show up,
Yeah.
and he doesn't do anything.
No, Pong Do shows up there too, remember? After he's dead, because that's after Fawn Castle. And it's
just
like,
like-
how is Pong Do here after he's been dead?
I think it's because it's a battle that should have showed up earlier in the story,
But
but
they
they
just-
couldn't figure out how to put it in there without, like, really screwing it up.
Well, they succeeded.
Yeah. Because they confused the fuck out of the rest of us.
It's like, why is he here? Why is Zheng Liao actually... Do they do the battles?
They do the battle where Zhang Liao dies, and
Remember in 7 though, how he died like a bitch?
Yeah, yeah.
Ding Fog and Leanne Sure block his axe, and
they built this guy up, and they're talking about how awesome and scary Zhang Liao is. And
he
Zhang
jumps
Liao,
on the boat.
He jumps on the boat. Sun Quan's like, and I can't beat you. And Zhang Liao's like, yeah, you're fucking Sun Quan. I'm Zhang Liao. What are you gonna do? And he runs over to attack him.
Multiple choices.
Yeah, I do. Because I couldn't remember who the third person was. But he goes to do the thing where he does his axe slices. Ding Feng is like, I'm not having this. Blocks it. Lian Shu's like, I'm not having this. Blocks it. Sun Quan's like, I don't know what. Stick it with the pointy end, right? And stabs him in the chest. And then he's like, now I have to say something badass.
It was essentially the difference between a warrior and a lord, how they fight. A warrior has a warrior's pride, but a lord technically shouldn't think that way because he has to think about higher obligations, and that's literally what it is. It's Twan can't fight him on his own because he's not a warrior. He's a lord, but he has vassals that are willing to do that for him, so that's what it's valued at.
There, like, what is this?
And that's literally what it was, is he just runs up and stabs him with the sword. And it's like, Zhang Liao's dead. Battle of New Hefei.
But, no, that's not, what? That's not fair. He died like a bitch.
Oh, boy.
Like Sun Tzu's going
It's
to.
a deer.
Oh, I love this, because they play up the magic mojo.
Of the deer?
No, of Ganjing.
Genji.
No meat for us tonight, Joe. You.
Ganji.
Huh?
Genja?
You?
Weed. His name is Weed, and he creates billows of smoke everywhere. Why don't they make him a character and have that be what his ability is? He just creates giant clouds to attack with,
Soon, sir.
and then he can have them explode.
I like the fact that
Taken Wu Jun and call your.
when we did Wei, it literally took us like a board. It took an episode to do a board. Now, since we did Lu Bu, we realized we can actually do 2 episodes a board. 2 boards an episode.
You have walked.
Well, it also helps that I think we have a little bit more powerful characters, and we also decided that we're going to do like the 30 minutes
Now become a voice.
instead of the 20 minutes.
Yeah, true.
Down into it. You shall
Struck
meet your
down
end
into
here.
you. You shall meet your end here.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Recurve bow.
Richard Epcar voice.
Oh my god, my fucking head! Oh, yeah, thanks for
Jedi
the awkward
mind
pace, Genji.
And then I love somehow he's able to suck in, Zhou Yu, Zhou Tai, and Sun Twan.
Into
They're
one
all-
massive genjutsu.
Yeah. Who the hell shot an arrow at me? Oh my Jesus. And out of nowhere
His tonfas.
appeared.
I know, right? And I love how it was set up too. He was already grabbing for them before it happened.
We got held up.
We got held up by some sort of sorcery.
The writers forgot to tell us what kind.
Chickens and
And then Jotai's missing his sheath,
What's going on?
he doesn't care.
For now, we just
He's here.
which he technically would be rocking right now.
Well, no,
And he
it's-
just used it.
And it's just... I just realized your Sun Twan is like level 61.
Yep. This is gonna be fun.
Well, you have a weapon. Well, what is it?
I have 2 weapons that have jubilation, so we should be fine.
As long as you don't get hit by like freaking awesome Musous or all those archers. Like a
Yeah,
certain
no.
Bob did.
And John.
Yeah, but I didn't die from...
weird tricks.
Yeah?
No, I'm just gonna.
No,
I'm just gonna let you whine in the corner until you're done.
Wine in the corner.
Kid.
Kid. Bitch, I wasn't the one that ran headlong into the archers and died.
I had virtue on my side.
Yeah, and look where that got you.
Just needed more virtue.
Yeah, and
Maybe a tank.
Alright, man, I'm willing to let Koei and you get away with certain things, but tanks, I draw the line.
We already have tanks.
Come on.
Pyro tanks, that's cool. No, that could have worked.
They got pyro tanks.
That could have worked. Just stick some tigers in the treads, and you got mobile.
Come on,
cannons.
you're also talking about the
You can
same
put the
one.
tiger
where-
in the pyro cannon. The tigers
Jaho
breathe
Ba.
fire in this.
Oh my god, that'd be the most cost-effective thing ever.
Jahoba with his freaking whatchamacallit, his
Come on,
jet
juggernauts!
engine.
Juggernauts! Juggernauts.
And we're not gonna argue this.
And let's not forget the Juggernauts, shall we?
I remember that strategy from 5 Empires.
How about
yeah.
the fact that, Yui Ying has remote control juggernauts?
remote control
Yeah.
tiny robots?
And that.
Well, they explain that. You see, her and Zhuge Liang are geniuses.
And her weapon. Her one moveset, which has the flying bomb crows that drop like mini nukes.
Yeah.
Who invented the wood ox and the juggernaut while studying in Nanman. Maybe. That's what 5 Empires
She's
said.
also very plain looking.
And yet she's one of the hotter ones in the story.
And yet I'm not happy that they gave her her fucking weapon from 6. 'Cause I like
that
that
blade
pickaxe.
bow sucks.
I like that pickaxe more.
Why did they get rid of that?
I don't
Such
know.
a
Because they had to give it to someone.
I wanted to like that, if only because it looked like something out of Assassin's Creed, which I was way into at the time, but I'm still into Assassin's Creed as much as I was.
Yeah.
I don't throw my hood up and try and jump over park benches. That did not last long.
I feel like it should have lasted.
Well, I didn't have a lot of benches.
Donkey Lips is here. His name is Dong Shi, but
That
I'm
guy
calling
is
him.
dying super slow.
Oh no, I love when that happens in the other games.
Oh, dying. Die. Not yet. I'm getting my 15 minutes of fame.
I'm the guy who was killed by Sun Quan. Sun Quan killed somebody?
Oh my god.
You must suck!
You must suck.
He killed Ju. No.
Twan never killed it. I don't believe Twan.
He
Twan
killed
is
that one guy.
Chuan did take to the battlefield, but he didn't do it too often, and when he did, it was like...
Zhang Liao.
Her fame probably would have made him never want to go on the battle after that giant clusterfuck.
Oh yeah, that was a mess.
Only had
I'll
one
say.
job. You had one fucking job. Don't lose track of Zhang Liao. What happened? Couldn't find the fucker. Every time
What
they
is
found,
a Zhang Liao? And then he
every time they
ran
found
away.
him, he would show up. That's when they found him. Then he'd run away. Then the next time they found him, he pops up and destroys something.
Then he disappeared again.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, that was the one fuck up they had, is they just let him run wherever the hell he felt like.
Why are you letting him free? I don't know.
I remember the cutscene
For
in
the lulz?
in 5 Empires where it's him and 2 generic guys because they didn't come up with that.
Well, that's what it is in 7, and he delivers the most BAMF speech ever.
What are we talking about?
Zhang Liao.
Oh,
Zhang
yeah.
Liao,
It's
before
7.
that battle, gives a speech to 2 generic guys who
Yeah.
later became.
No, it was one generic guy.
No, it's 2.
It was 2 in 5. I don't know if it was 2
7?
generic guys in
In
7.
7, it's still 2 generic guys, because he's delivering it to Li Dian and Yui Jin.
Oh yeah, because
And
they
they're
were
not
new
in
in
there.
8.
I thought he delivered that to his son, because that's like the first person he can talk to when he's in the camp.
Yeah, when he's in the camp, but at the end of it, he delivers a pretty BAMF speech to both Yui Jin and Li Dian. Because Li Dian, or Yui Jin, whoever it could be, is like, we should follow after them. And he's like, no. Let him hide in his cowardice. For today, the day was marked by me. Zhang Liao. You're like,
And I remembered in 5 Empires, it was because you had to have one Wu invade while Zhang Liao was in charge
Remember when
of that territory, and with Li Dian and Yue Jin.
Remember when that
also in
sword was Sun Jian's?
I do.
The other sword that you whipped out. Remember that? Yeah, remember that in 7? That was his sword.
But you know what? They had everybody had that sword.
No,
Cao
everyone
Cao
had-
had no, not that specific sword, but
Oh,
they all
yeah.
had that
So,
sword
yeah, because 7 was the beginning of real generic, super generics.
because
Oh yeah, I remember that before I got to 7 Empires. I was playing it with
Uppercut.
you at your house, and
Killing me.
you warned me right off the bat. It was like, those generic guys, they
Because-
up to those generic weapons so bad.
Yeah, and Empires, because they're ridiculous.
the generic one that he has on is whatchamacallit.
You know what I love is the fact that they watched this. They didn't stop him from getting off, so they just watched.
And they also
Well, that guy just
and-
appeared
And,
out of
then,
dark
and
matter.
now Ty finally gets.
Joe Ty's like, oh wait, oh shit, I was supposed to do something? Man, I am gonna have to get on the ball with this. Soon, Chuan, I will not screw this up next time.
The worse this chaos will become.
I love what this is. It's essentially saying, you know, since he's not of Suh's caliber, you know, anyone like Suh and South Suh will cause more trouble, but yet they're the only ones that rise to any power in the chaos.
Liu Bei did.
So technically you need guys like him to end the chaos.
I leave the rest to you.
If not, it'll just be a bunch of squabbling with idiots.
That never ends.
Yeah.
What?
This time of war.
It basically...
Richard Epcar, what aren't you getting from this?
Your revulsion for war is the time of the perfect event.
Ah, magic.
Suh, I also love how Suh's like, oh, I'm kind of bleeding out, but I got this. And I love how they run in unison. Look at that, that is perfect. Cannon fodder run in unison. We are generics. We stomp the yard. We're gonna get an arrow in our eye. That didn't rhyme. Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna be here long enough for it to matter.
You mean like Zhao Dun did? Yeah, except it actually kills us.
Yeah, and Jaffa was a bam. Fucker ripped it out, ate it, offered.
Well,
I'm sorry.
first he said he ripped
offered
it out.
Yes, offered
offered
it to his ancestors. Then ate it. Then he found the guy that shot it and killed him.
Although, I think they suggested Lu Bu did it, but...
I think they usually say it's like that Psy guy they have on his team, Psy whatever.
Yeah, but they also went out of their way to be like, oh...
The biography only says, because I read the biographies that the game gives you, it said that it was in a battle with Lu Bu. They didn't say if that was a fight between Zhao Dun and Lu Bu, or if it was a battle where Zhao Dun and Lu Bu happened to be on the same battlefield.
Yeah, but they also talk about the fact that while Lu Bu is given the halberd in this, he was known for being an amazing archer.
Most of these we've done this. This is now
Yeah.
like the 5th time. Most of these fuckers are known for being archers.
They're not known for being archers. They're more known for being swordsmen or spearmen.
No, Hong Zhong is an archer. He's an archer.
Yeah,
Lu Bu's
but
an archer. Taisha Tsu's an archer. Sun Shang Zhang is technically an archer.
most famous thing she did.
Exactly. So technically, the majority of them are archers, but I hate most of the bow weapons.
Well, because they screw up the bows. That's why it's so hard.
Yeah, I was doing one playthrough.
Like in the game he has with Hong Zhong, I like that weapon setup better than the bow. Because it's a sword and the bow. You're dead.
What was it?
I'm not.
Swift like the wind.
Missed though.
Zhao Ran, maybe?
Who?
Zhuran?
Zhu Ran, that's it, I'm sorry.
You mean the guy in this game who has the most fantastic, craptastic bow ever?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was doing a playthrough playing as him once on my own.
I feel so sorry for you.
That took a long time because that...
Are you gonna sit here and tell me you like that bow?
I wanted to like it when I saw him on the battlefield and I was playing as someone else. I was like, that looks cool.
Listen,
then I
man.
played as him and I was like, I can't hit anyone. I can barely hit people I'm aiming for.
Because they do this lovely thing that they don't tell you. There are two different stances for that bow. There's the I'm gonna run around and the I'm gonna stand still stance. But the stand still stance sucks because it doesn't have a frickin' triangle attack that breaks anyone's guard. It also sucks because, you know, you can get easily fucking, you know, surrounded.
Oh yeah, that happened. So
And if you're moving around, it sucks because you might end up missing the target. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
a cool bow on fire.
I respect that, but that was horrible execution. Most of the YouTubers at the time I watched said that, pretty much said they hated Shu Ran's weapon.
This officer bows
They were like, what the fuck is this?
family.
You have to stay there.
I had to kill him before he caused any trouble. Trouble.
See? Now you have to beat him, and then that would be
Voice. Richard Epcar.
I love how, well, he's got the most, like,
Oh, he's the one who fucking loves this the most.
Hey man, I love the English voice actors and the fact that some of them like it. I mean,
That's
it's
what
a-
I
it's a
always
steady
like is the
paycheck.
productions are always better when the people like the thing they're in.
Well, I mean, it's a steady paycheck for them.
It's just a scratch.
Because they're always called back. I mean, most of the voice actors you hear now have been voice actors since like 5. Ralph Hadjoon's voice actor's been here since 5.
Yeah, they
Zhao
haven't
Yun's
done
been
it
here since
recently.
5.
I don't know if that's because they don't want to pay actors or because they don't think there's enough.
Well, eventually, if they keep adding too many characters, we're not going to get English anymore.
We already. Well, no.
No, for
The
Empire,
main
for
series we
yeah.
have it, but for like side series we don't usually.
We're willing to do it.
The only side series they don't do it for Empire is because Xtreme Legends has the English voice acting.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't want to do it. But because they did this whole like where they connected both of the games.
Yeah.
Like if literally the base game didn't come out for the PS4 with this, you know, I don't think Xtreme Legends would have the.
I'm okay with Empire, with Samurai not having it, because I'm not one of those fans. I'm just happy it's over. Like, you know, it's over in the States.
They brought it here.
Because
Yeah,
they didn't do any. All they did with 3 was bring it over for the Wii. Realized it didn't sell a fraction of what they're probably used to getting, even in the States. It was like, yeah, no one really wants this, and it's like, you released it on a crappy console that has got no
That it
That
does
can-
not lend well
to
to.
this style of game because it can't produce a lot of people on screen.
Well, not
Yeah.
even that. It's also it's like you have the Wii mode. What were you gonna
Yeah.
do with this?
Well, I mean, I get Wii U happened, and that one at least handles their Warriors game all right.
I mean,
Hyrule Warriors.
I know why they did it though, because you know, Wii was exploding last generation. Technically, no one beat them last gen. No one came
It
even
took them till like near the end for them to catch up to the Wii's numbers.
exactly, but by that point, it was already
Yeah, they were done.
And
It was
I
like,
liked the Wii. There were things about it I really liked.
I'm
Wii
not gonna-
Sports was okay.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
I didn't like the Wii. I loved it.
It wasn't bad. It's just you know
A lot of stuff went into it that maybe didn't have to.
they made I think some mistakes with it.
Listen, Bob. I know you probably don't like to hear this, but out of the 3 of us, you're more of the casual gamer.
Oh no, I know.
And that's not really me being a
That's not
jackass
a-
and
that-
trying a slight against you. It's
That's
just
not a slight. That's just
It's
more.
Oh no, I know, I get it.
But
I
that's
do kind of do it casually.
exactly, and literally that's what the Wii was meant for, casual. And there were not many hardcore games other than you know what they consider their hardcore. Zelda. Is Zelda hardcore? I mean,
It's considered hardcore because would you really want to face the Zelda fans and tell them that game's not hardcore?
no, because they're more.
They're fanatical.
They're almost as bad.
I mean,
as,
I as a casual guy had to do walkthroughs to get through Ocarina of Time.
shit. I think they're more ravenous than Kingdom Hearts fans. I like Kingdom Hearts. I understand, man. Sometimes fan bases hurt.
Yeah.
Like ravenous fan bases sometimes really fucking.
Oh
hurt.
no, I was so upset about Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
I think everyone. Hey, it's Eugene. I
Yeah.
love his weapon.
That was the try that you liked. I thought it was the
Yeah.
other one.
Was it this? I think I
Wen
might have
Yang?
missed something.
I think.
Yeah.
I might be getting the wrong. I might be getting the names wrong again.
Wen Yang has got a javelin.
Oh, okay, that's a jam.
Jiang Wei had a trident. He technically has a trident in the game. Right?
Oh yeah.
That was what he was known for. This in the game from like 2. He showed up in 2.
You are not going to like
But
the
then-
outcome of this encounter.
Oh, I might actually. Now that we're doing so much talking about it, I might play 5 tonight or tomorrow.
Tires? Try playing a main Taiju game one time.
Oh, I have Extreme. Well, I have 7 Extreme Legends.
Well, what I mean by main title, I mean by just a number.
Surprising.
Probably try 7.
Do 7, 8.
Might of the Sun family.
I mean, well, technically he's already playing 8. This just came with 8 already bundled with it. But if you want to play 7, it's just a
I got
downgraded
7.
version of this.
Yeah, there's no real
But it's better
tactical
story,
to
though.
it. It is. Oh, it is a fantastic
The
story.
gameplay is not better than this, but the story trumps this because they actually explain characters.
They actually make them human.
I'm no longer a third dimension. I'm no longer a single dimension. I'm not just courage.
Cao Cao sits there and you actually can have a conversation with him. It's not all, oh,
And he tells you what his thing was. His was, he wanted to make a land where, intelligent people and all that could make, intelligent
Where
minds.
Yeah,
basically-
Zhu was talking about it.
the
In one of the
idea
cutscenes I watched.
the idea that he put forth was that he wanted more of a meritocracy where people who
Or
are good,
talent. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
we're-
he collected people of talent.
yeah, why people who had actual talent could get ahead, and that people who didn't have talent fell behind because they didn't have talent,
Exactly.
so they didn't deserve the things.
Now, hard work can beat talent, as we have seen with Rock Lee.
Yeah, but
but
what he
his-
meant was
His thing
is
was,
he didn't like people like Yuan Shao who they had everything they could.
And they felt entitled to everything
Yeah.
just because of their state.
Yeah, and then you had people like Deanne Wei, who was, well, for him, he liked Deanne Wei. Why? Because Deanne Wei worked hard, and he was better because he worked hard. And he didn't have to, just, rely on being...
talent or hard work, he wanted capable people in positions they were good at.
Yeah.
He didn't care
But
what you were.
talent you can get from both hard work and...
But he also didn't care where you were either. He didn't care
Yeah.
what your rank or what your title was or anything, as long as you were promising.
We made it out of there somehow.
P, though, on the other hand, did not follow in his father's footsteps very
Yeah.
well.
Soon, Sima Yi is more of a
He claimed our lord was walking the path.
Sima Yi,
successor to Cao
Yeah,
Cao
Cao
than
Cao.
Ridiculous.
Cao.
because technically he actually
Sell out my brother.
went through with that ideal.
Conjurer.
Because 7 actually digs it into your head that because that's all he says in 7 is like, these idiots, they rebel, they keep pissing me off because they fail. Remember that in 7? The first
Yeah.
stage he gets mad at Gonsun, whatever his
He
name is.
gets in there and he's like, Gong Sun Zan, you better give me a reason for getting out of bed. Because I swear to God, if you piss me off.
Pretty much, that's what he dealt with
No.
mostly in Wei, was putting down rebellions in
Yeah.
Wei.
That's all he did for the entire time. And then he
What are you
retired.
talking about?
And
Brother.
everybody hated him for retiring.
But he retired because he was dealing with all these idiots.
Yeah.
Now.
Because after P, there were nothing but inept rulers.
Huh.
Did we get it?
I think we did. It should say that we're gonna go. He was led by Zhu Gao, who was in alliance with Cao Cao. Although the officer repelled the attacker since she was injured in battle.
Because I remember that was the only thing I think he
In
had to
response
do.
to been appointed by Sun Tzu consulted together. I think there was other parts. They said that keeping Sun Tzu was their main priority and canceled the invasion of Shu
Yeah,
Tang.
this is it. We did it.
Yes, we did it.
Yeah, because
now it's Da Qiao and Xiao Xiao are gonna go try to save whatchamacallit. With tie shut motherfucking sure.
But that's going to be for Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In this episode, or
Next
how are we doing on
episode.
time? Okay.
Because that battle
Yeah,
is
that
kind of
went for a
hard,
while.
so it went for a while.
Yeah. You were also using like a level 61 guy too, like not the
Well,
highest level.
that wasn't it too. It was also I was trying to remember
wow,
everything.
You can get Twain here too. Ah, so you can be Taishitsu, Zhao Yun, let me see, Zhou Yu or Da Qiao. I don't know who you'll pick. I'm not the biggest fan of Da Qiao.
We'll find that out next time.
Exactly.
If you guys want to be a true hero of the three gamers, please hit like, comment, or subscribe. Subscriptions are always great. We love those. Everybody loves to be told that we want to hear more of your shit. If you'd like, you want to share this around with people, you totally can do that. That's great. If you want to check out our Facebook or our Twitter, that's down there. John always tries to keep that up to date as soon as he can.
That's a spider.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at that for an hour.
Yeah, deadly spider. But yeah, we always appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time.
Ikitosen.
Thanks for watching.